Hello again, my name is Ben, here on Day with the MOC Showcase. Here with me this time is my custom LEGO Razor Crest. Yeah, it's just the Razor Crest that I decided to build with my own parts, since I don't have the actual set, and I don't really want to get it. Anywho, it's starting off the size comparison minifigure. There you go. It's still fairly large. Not as large as the set, or in the series, but yeah. Starting off with construction, starting off the front. You'll see I use studs on the sides techniques to get it this smooth, and just getting these curves or slopes on the sides here to give it the angles that it has. Cheese slopes in light gray, some tiles at the top or front here in the middle, and then just some sloping pieces here. Some bricks so you can see them. Yeah. On the sides here, you'll see where the cannons are attached using some of these pieces. You can see the part. Yeah, they're pretty basic construction with just cylinder and some pins with a bar in the middle. Tiles on the sides in light gray, just give it a smoother appearance. Using some of these tiles in the yellowish orange to be that type of the stripes on the ship that you see. The set has them in dark tan, and in a lot of MOCs I've seen them used in yellow, but I kind of like it with this yellowish orange. Anywho, the side doors here, you can see they're attached on some hinges, and they can fold down. See some more tiles all around it. They fold down. I'll get to the interior later, but yeah. And then on the sides, you'll see this is all being this whole segment back here is on these studs on the sides, using these certain types of pieces. Just get it to where those parts attached on the side. See some of the bricks behind it here, which is how it's built on this plate. But yeah, here you'll just see a bunch of tiles, some more of that yellowish orange, some cheese slopes on the bottom here, and then yeah, just more tiles. It's not exactly the same on each side. I use some alternating colors, but it's the same basic construction. You'll see. So towards the back here, you'll just see another ramp door attached on some of these hinges. See at the bottom, and then folds down. See some tiles over on it, and something on the inside, which we'll get to in a minute. The top here, see the cockpit using one of these rounder designs, which I know is used on a couple of sets. First one that comes to my mind is the Republic gunship from 2013. See, it's just attached on some hinges here. Some grills. This whole part is attached with some studs on the sides. So it opens up. You see Mando in there, and take him out. He's not attached to any studs, just some of these light blue tiles to be like cushioned seat. In there, you'll see some more 1x2 tiles, just printed with all sorts of controls all around it. And also here, you'll just see some tiles just for computer screens. Not exactly accurate, but it works. Just pop him back there. See one of these just rounded pieces in light gray. Column part. I don't know what it's called, honestly. Some more curving pieces here. These larger curved pieces to give it the angle. Moving upwards, you'll see some these winged pieces on the sides, and there's some more of those angular plates to give it, sharp angles. The wings a little small, but you'll see just basic plates built together. Though, just a lot of grills here, giving it texture. One of these rounded 2x2 round tiles with the printing on it. Just some more slopes up here, and just giving it a lot of angles and design. There's parts on the sides. More of these. There's a smaller version, so you'll see here. This is the smaller version of the part back up here. It's attached on these hinge pieces to give it a bit of an angle. Oops. And there, you can just see how it's built there. Attach it back. The engines are attached onto some simple studs, which makes them a little loose, but they're still fairly secure. They just attach on some basic plates. There are these larger just engine pieces that they use on a lot of different sets. See the ones with just these smoother light gray ones, the ones with the more texture to them. Oops. But they also use on wheels and the silver and some of these pieces at the front, the intakes and the outtake. It's the engine, it's the exhaust, or whatever. I'm not good with these terms. But yeah, you'll see the engine is just a trans red dish. You just attach that back onto there. And yeah, basically the same on each side for that. In the back here, just some slopes and some grills and some tiles. Not much to say there. Underside, not much to say there. You can see some of the plates that are used to hold the whole thing together. And one of these helicopter landing pieces for like the landing gear. Now, talking about the interior, we'll start back here at the front and open this up. It's meant to be taken out since it's designed on this fairly basic piece. We'll take this Mando out. You'll see how the front here is attached, just seeing how it's built here. With just a lot of these pieces here, these 1x4 bricks with the studs on the sides. These parts are really loose. And you'll just, yeah, you see how that's built. Also, this is used as, whoops. It's also used for holding the Mandalorian's weapons, his pulse rifle, and just his pistol. So, those can be held there and just taken out at any time. There's also a crate in there, doesn't really hold anything. I just thought it looked nice. If we just put that back in there, and let's attach this brick back on. Let me see how that's done. So that's the front half, but the easier way to access the interior is from taking off these pieces at the front gently, so it doesn't fall apart at all, and then lifting it from the back. And that's this whole roof just goes off, and then you have access to the interior. There's not much in there since a lot of this is just used for the structure of the ship, but you can place a figure or two in this area, and there's a control panel back there. Not much else to say in here. Some tiles at the top, which is how it's all kept together, and the bricks here. Now if we just remove one of these side panels that you saw, you see all that's attached, just a lot of just bricks stacked on top of each other, and using these 1x2 bricks with studs on the sides to attach this wing piece with all the tiles on it. That's how I built that. Same thing with the tiles where the guns are attached up here. Same thing. Just bricks stacked on top of each other with the 1x2 bricks with the studs on the side. Pretty basic, but it gets the look across. I also used a speeder bike back here to fill up a lot of this space, because I mean, you could use it for minifigures, but it's really tight and it's hard to get them in there, and I can't really do much interior space because it's a very small location. And fortunately, this bike was small enough to fit in there. This is taken from the 2012 Droid Escape Pod Star Wars set, and it fits in here really well. And you can just attach it on a jumper stud, and you'll see some more tiles in there, and then you can just use it for Mando or whatever. You can't have a figure sit on it and be in the ship. It's a bit of a shame, but it's fine, I think. Just put this back up here, that back up, and you can just look at this part on its own. Not much to say about it. See just how it's built again, and also getting a look from the underside. Just get a better idea of how I built it. Oh yeah, I didn't mention, they're spring-loaded shooters because the set had them, and I just thought it'd be nice to have some more features. Do you know how spring-loaded shooters work? You push down on them and they fire. Not much to say there. One issue I have is these parts down here. They're supposed to go right here, but they do have a bad habit of falling off because of poor construction by myself. But you just see them. And then I'll just attach this back. Let's get it all back together. And then, yeah, it's kind of it. So I didn't mention, there's a lot of these inverted slopes at the back, just giving it this angle for the ramp. So, yeah, there's just that I forgot to mention. Sorry about that. But I believe that wraps up everything for the Razor Crest that I built. I hope you enjoyed it. Not much else to say about it. Just hope you enjoyed it. Hope you liked it. I posted... I'll explain some background, I guess. I posted this on Reddit, and a lot of people liked it, which is nice. And there were a couple asking for a tutorial. I'll probably do a tutorial, but I'm not sure when I'll do it. The latest I'll do it is probably by next Wednesday, so I'll probably start working on it today. It might take a while because it's stop motion and I do it piece by piece, but I'll build it and just probably make a video on it eventually. But yeah, also I hope you had a good Christmas, everyone watching. I might do a Christmas haul. I don't know when, eventually. But yeah, I think I'll probably do it for the video. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope you'll stay tuned till next time whenever I build something and show it. I don't know when that'll be. Just again, hope you enjoyed, and goodbye.